Good to see you back, guys. Again, I'm back with a new tutorial related JavaScript DOM. And in this tutorials, we are going to learn DOM targeting method. In our previous tutorial, we already learned what is DOM tree. With that, I told you what is the usage of get and set method. Now the question is, if I want to get some value, otherwise set some value, how we can target this element? Suppose I want to change h1 tag value. I want to change welcome to hello world. So how we can target this element? Maybe there are a lot of h1 tag on this document. So how we can do it? To target this element, JavaScript have some special methods. And we are going to learn these special methods in this tutorial. To target DOM element, there are total 3 special methods. We can target DOM element by their ID. Also we can target DOM element by their class name. And the last option is we can target DOM element their tag name. And if you want to target element by their ID, for that you need to type a special line. Then you need to type a special command. Document.getElementById. by ID. Document is an object. And inside this document, I want to search an ID. And here inside the round braces, we need to pass the ID name. It is one of the method of document. And remember, you need to type E, B and I in capital. Similarly, if you want to target by their class name, in that case you need to type document.getElement by class name. And inside the round braces, you need to provide the class name of this element. And if you want to target it by their tag name, in that case you need to type document.getElement by tag name. And inside the round braces, you need to pass the tag name. But without 3, there are a lot of targeting methods. These are the all targeting methods that I'm going to cover in our tutorial series. So let's start the practical and see how we can use these methods. So as you can see, side by side I open my Visual Studio Code editor and my browser using Live Server extension. And I already created an HTML document named index.html. And as you can see, in this document, we create a HTML structure. And we create a basic website layout. Here you can see the header. And also we create a basic menu section. Also we have a content part, and inside this content part, we have an image, subheading, content. And the right side you can see a sidebar section. And we have some anchor tag on this list. And also we have a normal footer section. So in this basic layout, we are going to explore all the targeting methods. You can see in my HTML file, we have header section, we have menu section, we have content section, and also we have sidebar section and footer section. And I already linked a style file with this HTML page, style.css, and you can see the file. And also I linked a JavaScript file with it, main.js. Now it's an empty document. And if you notice the ID name and the classes, we have an ID named wrapper, header, menu, content. Also we have some class, list, sidebar ID, footer ID. And for this image, we assign a class name, content image. So keep this file as it is. Let's jump into the JavaScript file, main.js. We are going to experiment all the DOM targeting methods in this file. At first, I'm going to declare a variable, var element. For now, I'm not going to assign any value to this variable. And in the next line, I'm going to assign a value to this variable. So here I'm going to type element equal to document. Semicolon to end the line. And now I'm going to print this element in our console. So here I'm going to type console.log inside the round braces our variable name element. Then semicolon to end this line. If I save this file and show you my console section, let me show you. Here you can see it returned document. It's an object. So let's see what is inside in this object. If I open this document, you can see the whole HTML structure. It returned all the HTML structure from our page. And if I type document.all and then save this file, now you can see in my console, it returned HTML all collection. It returned all the tag from our HTML page. With that, it returned the tag index number. Suppose I want to target menu section. If I hover on menu, you can see it highlighted our menu section. Similarly, if I hover my cursor on header section, you can see the same result. And now I want to return the title section. For that, I'm going to clear the console. And here I'm going to type document dot all. Inside the square braces, I want to return index number 2. Then semicolon 2 in this line. If I press enter, as you can see, it's written our title, home. But if I run the same command here, let me show you. Inside the square braces, I'm going to pass 2 and set this file. It's written the same result, home. Similarly, we have a lot of DOM targeting methods. So one by one, we are going to explore it. So here I'm going to duplicate this line and comment out previous one. Now I want to target the head section. For that, we need to type document.head. So here I'm going to type document.head. If I save this file, here you can see in my console, it written the HTML structure of head section. You can see the title, you can see the link, you can see the script tag inside the head tag. It means it targets the complete head section. And now I want to target the title. So again, I'm going to duplicate this line and comment out previous one, and I'm going to type document.title. If I save this file, you can see the result. It returned the title value, home. At the same way, if you want to target all the body section, you can. I'm going to duplicate this line and comment out previous one, and I'm going to type document.body. And I'm going to save this file. After save this file, as you can see, it's written null. Why, I don't know. Let's run the same command directly in our console. So here I'm going to type document.body. If I press enter, you can see it's written complete body section. You can see all the tags inside the body section. And remember, you can run any JavaScript command in your body section. And now I want to target all the links from our HTML page. So here I'm going to duplicate this line and comment out previous one. And I'm going to type document.links. If I save this file, you can see it's written something. If I open this drop down, you can see it's written all the anchor tags. And the total length of anchor tag is 8. We have total 8 anchor tag in this page. And if I hover my cursor in our first anchor tag, you can see it highlight home section. Similarly for about us, if I hover my cursor index number 1, it highlight about section. And now I want to particularly target index number 2. So after links, I'm going to use square braces. And here I'm going to pass 2. If I save this file, you can see again it's written undefined. Why, I don't know. So I'm going to run the same command in our console directly. So I copy this command and here I want to paste it. If I save this file, you can see it's written gallery. At the same way, you can target images. So I'm going to duplicate this line and comment out previous one. And here I'm going to type document.images. If I save this file, as you can see, it's written an array. And if I open it, you can see array length 1. And if I hover my cursor on it, as you can see, it highlights our image. And if you want to target this image, for that you need to type document.image. Inside the square braces, we need to pass the index number, which is 0. Then semicolon to end this line. If I press enter, as you can see, it's written our image tag. But if I pass an index number which is not available, let me show you. Document.images. Inside the square braces, I'm going to pass 1. Then semicolon to end this line. And if I press enter, as you can see, it's written undefined, because there is no image at 1 index. Similarly, you can target all the forms in your web page. So I'm going to duplicate this line and comment out previous one. For now, we don't have any forms in this web page. That's why it's going to return undefined. So I'm going to run another targeting method, which is doctype. This one. It's going to run this doctype from our HTML page, doctype HTML. So if I set this file, as you can see, it's written doctype HTML. So this is it for this tutorial. In our upcoming tutorial, we are going to cover remaining ones. Thanks for watching this video.